Top 18. Fascinating facts about jellyfish. Jellyfish are familiar creatures to us, known for their stinging tentacles and even their ability to cheat death. They cannot think, have no blood, bones, or heart. Essentially, they are primitive organisms with basic nervous systems. There are many different species of jellyfish worldwide, and each type has its own unique characteristics, particularly in terms of color, such as red, white, yellow, and orange. "98% of a jellyfish's body is water. When it comes to the body of a jellyfish, things are actually quite simple. Compared to the majority of familiar animal species, jellyfish have a much simpler body structure. They lack a brain, heart, or bones, as well as other vital organs that we humans possess. Jellyfish are members of the Cnidaria phylum, also known as the Cnidarian branch, including the class Scyphozoa, class Cubozoa, and class Hydrozoa. This branch comprises over 10,000 animal species that live in aquatic environments, mainly in the marine ecosystem. Their distinguishing feature is their tentacles, specialized cells primarily used for capturing prey. Jellyfish are not classified as fish. In fact, they are a type of primitive organism, and they are related to the tiny planktonic organisms that form the foundation of most marine food chains. Not only are they very simple in their physical structure, but up to 98% of a jellyfish's body is composed of water, in addition to some other body parts. Jellyfish also have a mouth for feeding and excreting waste, as well as a rudimentary stomach cavity. The final component of their physical structure is their tentacles. Although they can vary greatly in length and quantity, these are generally the most important body parts of a jellyfish. They are also the primary sensory organs for these creatures, including providing a sense of sight. Do jellyfish have eyes? When we think of eyes, the natural inclination is to look for similarities to human eyes, but the diversity of organs that provide vision in nature is immense. There is still much debate about whether eyes evolved once or multiple times in the tree of life on Earth. Many scientists agree that certain mechanisms for detecting light were present in the earliest ancestors of seeing animals, and the diversity in how the genetic program develops remains a mysterious factor for researchers. In the case of jellyfish, they do not possess a brain to process complex visual stimuli. Instead, they rely on a simple sensory organ located within their tentacles. That's right. The stings of a jellyfish that can leave red marks on your skin are also the only way that jellyfish can sense and navigate their surroundings. The sensory organs at the ends of these tentacles can detect light and various chemical cues, scents, in the water, helping the jellyfish orient themselves in space. Unlike humans, the eyes of most jellyfish species are not concentrated in a single organ. Instead, their ability to see is produced by a network of nerve fibers and proteins called opsins. Interestingly, not all jellyfish species have the same vision capabilities. In fact, some studies have concluded that there are multiple types of eyes in jellyfish species with varying degrees of complexity. Jellyfish are skilled hunters, and these rudimentary eyes are sufficient to help them survive and thrive in the world's oceans. The lifespan of a jellyfish is only a few hours to a few months. Jellyfish reproduce through both sexual and asexual reproduction. Male and female jellyfish can be clearly distinguished, although hermaphroditic jellyfish can also be found. The lifespan of a jellyfish is only a few hours to a few months. However, there is a species of jellyfish that has been recorded to live up to 30 years. Jellyfish in artificial aquariums tend to have longer lifespans compared to those in the wild. Jellyfish are very delicate and can easily be captured by humans when they are still in the polyp stage, a single-celled organism. This stage is the most vulnerable for them. Jellyfish are carnivorous but passive predators. They feed on crustaceans, zooplankton, fish eggs, small fish, and even other jellyfish. They consume their prey through a mouth tube located in the middle of their body, as mentioned above. Jellyfish are also prey for some other carnivorous animals such as sharks, tuna, swordfish, sea turtles, and certain species of salmon in the Pacific Ocean. Jellyfish are animals that lack a brain and a heart. Jellyfish do not have a brain, heart, ears, head, limbs, or bones. Their skin layer is so thin that they can respire through it. Although jellyfish lack a brain, they have a primitive nervous system with sensory organs capable of detecting light, movement, and chemicals in the water. These abilities, along with their sense of gravity, enable jellyfish to orient themselves and move through the water easily. Due to the absence of a brain, jellyfish have limited control over their movements and rely on ocean currents for propulsion. They do not actively hunt for food, but rather wait for prey to come into contact with them. Their tentacles are covered in specialized cells called kinetoblasts, which are used for capturing prey and self-defense. Fundamentally, jellyfish function without a heart. Their outer layer, called the ectoderm, allows simple diffusion of oxygen into their bodies and does not require the pumping action of a heart to deliver oxygen. Additionally, jellyfish have a basic digestive system. Both respiration and nutrient absorption occur without the need for complex organs like a heart. Jellyfish also have a structure resembling a short tube hanging in the middle of their bell-shaped body. This tube serves as both the mouth and the digestive organ. In some jellyfish species, this tube is further surrounded by a frilly membrane resembling a twisted ribbon in the water. They are also known as oral arms or tentacle arms. Jellyfish tentacles can inject venom when detached from the body. Each tentacle of a jellyfish is composed of thousands of cells called cnidoblasts. Inside each cnidoblast are nematocysts. Each nematocyst contains a coiled harpoon-like thread with venom. When prey becomes trapped in the jellyfish's tentacles, the pressure inside the nematocysts causes these coiled threads to straighten out, resembling fishing hooks. The prey is then injected with venom when caught by these hooks. The primary defense mechanism of a jellyfish is to inject venom into threats, and its transparent body allows it to easily blend into the depths of the ocean. The jellyfish's tentacles consist of numerous microscopic harpoons containing venom coiled within hollow tube-like capsules. When triggered by mechanical or chemical stimuli, the capsule lids are discharged, allowing seawater to rush in and shoot out the harpoons, penetrating the victim's skin and injecting venom. This harpoon discharge occurs in less than 1/1000,000th of a second and is considered one of the fastest natural biochemical cycles. The venom can still be ejected even after the jellyfish has died, so it is crucial to remove any remaining tentacles from the skin if stung. Subsequently, rinsing with vinegar can deactivate any untriggered venom-containing capsules. Seawater can help flush out any remaining venom-filled capsules. The immortal jellyfish is a species with the ability of transdifferentiation, or rebirth. The immortal jellyfish is a species of hydrozoan jellyfish belonging to the phylum Cnidaria, commonly found in the Mediterranean Sea and the waters around Japan. It has a bell-shaped body with a diameter of about 4.5 mm. The body membrane of this jellyfish is relatively thin, except for a slightly thicker portion at the top. Its stomach is relatively large and has a bright red color. Juvenile jellyfish have a diameter of 1 mm and only possess 8 evenly spaced tentacles along the edge, while adult individuals have 80-90 tentacles. The immortal jellyfish has the ability to revert its life cycle when injured or facing starvation, which theoretically means they can live indefinitely. When physically injured or under stress due to starvation, adult immortal jellyfish undergo a process called transdifferentiation, where cells and circulatory systems within their body revert back to a polyp-like state. Due to the loss of tentacles and swimming capability, the polyp settles down on the seabed. Within the next 24 to 36 hours, this polyp develops into a new polyp in the early stage of a juvenile jellyfish. Gradually, this polyp will blossom into a juvenile jellyfish. The largest jellyfish species has tentacles measuring up to 36.6 meters long. The lion's mane jellyfish is one of the largest jellyfish species, with tentacles that can reach up to 36.6 meters in length. Its bell-shaped body portion can be over 2.3 meters in diameter. It inhabits oceans worldwide. Its primary diet consists of small fish, shrimp, and other smaller jellyfish species. The venom of this jellyfish species causes pain but is not lethal to humans.